Hi everyone, welcome to Vlogmas Day 8, and I'm going to show you a simple foot scrub made with ingredients that you should be able to find in your cupboard, if not easily got from the supermarket. So I'm going to use 5 ingredients, and the first is just bicarb soda, so baking soda. The next one is Epsom salts. The third one is just sea salt. I'm going to use up this dead sea salts that I got in a beauty box. And the last two, you can use oils and herbs in this. It's up to you which one you use. I'm going to use peppermint oil and rosemary, and I would have used fresh rosemary. I couldn't find any, so I just went to the trusty dry rosemary, but fresh would be better. Because of the jar I have, I think that I'll use half a cup of each. You're going to use equal parts of the Epsom salts, baking soda and sea salt. I'm going to put it in this jar. So I've got the baking soda here. I'm just going to put it in a bowl. Baking soda. Anyway, I want half a cup of that. It's sort of a little bit. So half a cup of that. And I'll get this pack opened of the Epsom salts, and I just picked these up at the supermarket. For the Epsom salts I did. The baking soda, I've always got it in the house because we use that for cleaning. I'll just show you. And that's the Epsom salts. So half a cup. The baking soda is a bit like, I'll show you. It's a bit chunky. It comes out in lumps. So mix it all around and get out those lumps. Before we go any further, I'll put the rosemary in, and it's up to you how much you put in, but I would probably put a teaspoon, 3 drops of peppermint oil, and just mix it all around. One more ingredient I'm going to put in it is just to give it a little tinge of green, and I'm using this. It's cake art, so it's from a cake decorating store, and it's called decorative powder. I'll show you the bottom of it. So the lady tells me it's not edible, is what she said, but it's used on cake decorating, so it's like not meant to be mixed in icing or anything. It's the stuff that goes on the outsides of the cake to give it its colouring. So she said that it would be fine for these sort of scrubs. So I'm using this, and it's really pigmented, so go sparingly. I am only maybe using, what's this? This is a 1/4 teaspoon, so maybe an 1/8. But you go by what you want it to look like. That's the thing with these scrubs. It's sort of, you know, you can make it as strong or as subtle as you want. I love all these DIY. It's not subtle. It's actually a really nice colour. Okay, so that is sort of the consistency I want it. See? And you put that in the jar, if I can do it neatly. I ended up putting some more rosemary in it. I ended up putting another 2 teaspoons in because I wanted you to see it. I wanted it to be grainy with the herb in it, so that you could see the herb in the jar. The herb also will act as an exfoliant because it's like grainy. Anything grainy in a substance will. Does that make sense? And what you're going to do with this is you can use this for a scrub as well as a soap, foot soap. And there we go. Did pretty good. Could have filled it a little bit more, but that's okay. So that's what it looks like. You can see have the lid on it like this. I think that's so cool with the handle on it. Very cool jar. Okay, so there it is in the jar, and just wrap a ribbon around it. Oh, I didn't do a very good job. And what I do is give them a little scoop of some sort, and let's see, just, you can't really see that, just put a little tag on it, foot scrub, and on the back of the tag I like to put the instructions, so it just gives them a reminder of what the product is and how they can best use it. So it's a really nice foot scrub, and you can use it as a foot scrub or a foot soak, and you just put 4 tablespoons of the product in a basin, and then get warm water or hot water, as hot as you can comfortably handle, and you pour it in the bowl over the top of the salts, and you just soak your feet for 20 to 30 minutes. But for a few minutes of that time, if you can get like an exfoliating glove and just rub all over your feet so you take off the dead skin cells, or you could even put a little bit of, take the 4 tablespoons of the scrub, moisten it a little bit, and use it like just as a scrub on your feet, and then put your feet into the tub, pour the water over the top, so you're sort of getting that salt exfoliating first, and then you soak your feet, and then you wash it off after the 20 to 30 minutes. Wash it off with warm water and moisturize your feet, and your feet will be amazing. This is really lovely, and you can change this up. You can make it a different color. You can add like lavender oil and lavender flowers. You can just add any sort of oil and herb combination that you can think of, just so long as it doesn't make the product moist. So you want it to stay sort of that consistency, and it'll last a lot longer. So if you put moisture in that, or if you put something that's like fruit or something like that, it won't last very long at all. It'll last as long as the fruit does, which is not long. So that's why you want to keep it dry. So I hope I explained that right. Anyway, if you've got any questions about it, just leave me a comment, and if you do decide to make something like this, just let me know, and let me know how it turned out and how you like it once you used it. Okay, thanks everybody for watching. Bye.